taking and finding time is one of the most precious things that business owners can do to facilitate their growth and the continued growth and resilience of their business. And that's the topic of today's webinar. We're going to talk about business resilience as part of being having a bloody good business.
My journey to being resilient didn't start with a light bulb situation where I thought I'm going to be resilient. I didn't really understand that and how that concept could work. How it started was I started getting involved with other people in the redesign of the farming system at Bonneville. I started to realise that the dynamics of a bloody good business had a disruption point every year, all the time. We constantly were challenging our business as to whether it was valid for today or not. And once we started doing that, we constantly found, oh my gosh, it's not. Who do we need to bring into this business? What systems, what support do we need to so that we can actually be that bloody good business?
All of these capacities, so absorptive, adaptive and transformative, they are all valid resilience building strategies. But ultimately there are going to be changes that keep coming at us, and unless we're continually thinking about how we can transform and rethink the way that we do our business, then we're not going to be as resilient as we need to be.
So if you don't have knowledge creating systems, you won't get the opportunity to be a front runner in response to the changes that occur around you. That is the core of resilient farming. The last job we advertised, we had 75 applications and 10 of them were suitable. So we actually have concentrated on making ourselves a highly desirable employer. It's worked.
There is a small short-term cost, but actually that cost is mitigated much more so by the increase in tenure and the less stress on your workforce.
This HR side of things and looking after people, you've got to upskill yourself. You should never take for granted that you've got it right.
You need to know what a strong balance sheet is and what is good profitability. So to me, having a good network of trusted advisors around you to help maintain this and provide some alternative thinking and benchmarking is really important. Because if you know your KPIs, you know what you can be improving and how to strategize to do that. The resilient business understands their business, has a good grasp on its key operating points, knows where it's heading.
I think the key to that is actually, and a point that you mentioned, but I'm going to reiterate, is around that collaboration piece and involving your key stakeholders in that. So we know, based on the insights that we've got, that our customers that are working with a business advisor, an accountant in this case, do a lot better in the long run than those that try to go it alone.
Getting that team around that plan is really important. So you do that once a year, and then on a daily and weekly basis, use transformative technology to really do the reconciliation of actuals, but do it on a mobile device wherever and whenever to make it really streamlined.
Do a budget for you, not for your bank manager. Review it and report on it regularly. Keep your business sale ready, whether this is in-house, through succession or external. Tidy up your balance sheet. Pay debt, reduce personal expenditure, clear out any dividend withholding tax, and tidy up those related party loans.
When you're out there looking for people, make sure you do that extremely well. You can save yourselves a lot of trouble down the track if you've recruited the wrong person. In saying that, take a long look at yourself and make sure your environment is what it is. When you're recruiting people, you've got to make sure that you're living and breathing what you're saying. So stay true to your values, honesty, integrity, supportive team environment. All those things mean something.
You know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise a bloody good business. So singing off the same song sheet that everyone else is singing on, absolutely get the people on your team that have got the same values as you, that want to move your business in the direction you want it to move in.
We are always going to have slowly but increasing challenges. Be that adaptive, resilient person that's in front of that challenge.